and dignitaries will be arriving on Jupiter's moon Europa to take part in this historic event. All over the solar system, Alliance fleets are standing down. The Eastern Coalition, headed by Admiral Kulov, is just now arriving to take part in the signing of the treaty.
Welcome, Admiral Kulov. This is Base Kennedy Patrol. We are ready to escort you to the surface.
Alliance fools. Commander Romanov, commence the attack.
Da, Admiral. Senior Lieutenant. Signal the battle crew to decloak.
Still on the bridge. I'm picking up some strange readings. What the hell? Hey! It's a trap! I'm taking fire! I repeat, onward!
Primary objectives have been accomplished. Secondary objectives are now being targeted on all fronts.
Admiral Kulov, your strategy is working perfectly. We've caught the Alliance forces by complete surprise. What's left is in full retreat.
Sir, Vice-Admiral Petrov reports the French and Italian fleets have been destroyed. He's requesting additional ships to house the prisoners.
Execute them all. We have no time for prisoners.
Despite putting up fierce resistance, Base Kennedy finally succumbed to insurmountable odds. There have been no reports of survivors. Alliance leaders admitted today that any hope for a peaceful end to the conflict has died with the fall of Europa. We have just received an urgent request from Alliance High Command. All civilians with any flight experience are requested to report to their nearest recruitment center for skills evaluation. The Alliance needs you.
ANS Reliant, this is Alliance Shuttle Delta 9, requesting permission to land.
Shuttle Delta 9, you are cleared to land.
Recruits, fall in!
At ease. You are the 45th Volunteers. I do not care who you were. As of now, you're part of the Navy. My family. We have a long and proud history, one which we must now fight to preserve. But more than that, we are our people's only hope. Commander Enriquez?
I am your squadron leader. Debriefing at 0600 hours. Welcome aboard the Reliant. Lieutenant Commander.
Ma'am?
Assign these recruits quarters so they can stow their gear. That is all. Dismissed.
Yes, ma'am. Recruits, fall out and follow me.
Okay, recruits, listen up. First, I'd like to welcome you aboard the ANS Reliant. My name is Squadron Leader Maria Enriquez, and I am the commanding officer of the 45th Volunteer Squadron. I know you are all aware of the overwhelming odds we face in this war. Our fleet has suffered terrible losses at the hands of the Coalition. However, High Command has strategic plans to reclaim territory, liberate our people, and destroy the Coalition threat once and for all. There are only 3 things I require from you. Follow my orders to the letter. Fly to the limits of your combat ability. And finally, get yourself and your ship back in one piece. Remember this, and we will all get along just fine. I'd now like to take a few moments to talk about the contents of your bunk room. The monitor you are watching will provide you with a broader picture of the war via Alliance conflict news reports. Keep checking them out. We may even get a mention ourselves. Your locker is situated under your bed. It's the best place to store metals, should you get any, and any other valuables you may have. Anyone found with contraband or hazardous materials in their locker will be put on a charge immediately. The flight simulator will get you up to speed with military fighters. I strongly suggest you complete its training programs before flying your first mission. The CD player is provided for entertainment and relaxation. I'm not sure what tunes it's carrying right now, but you should find something you like. The ITAC terminal is a database to support strategic combat planning. Here you will receive debriefings along with other classified information to help you meet your objectives. That's it. Take some time to familiarize yourselves. I'll see you in the briefing room soon. And remember, we have a war to win.
Training sequence initiated. This part of the training covers the pilot's heads-up display, or HUD. Communications. Here you will see a list of people you can communicate with. Press the number key for the person you want to talk to. After you choose someone, send one of the messages in the list. Again, press the number key. Incoming messages, such as the one you are hearing now, are also seen in this display. Missions sometimes will require you to give orders, request clearance, or other similar actions. Missile lock and targeting systems. Locate and pursue the enemy fighter nearby. Try to keep the target within your sights as you pursue. Engines are now active. Target the enemy ship or object by pressing the target key. The targeted object now has a red frame surrounding it. The small box attached to this frame by a line is the lead cursor. It indicates where to shoot ahead of the target to hit it when it's moving. While you are in pursuit, you can match the enemy's speed by pressing the Match Speed key. At the top of the screen, you should see the missile selection display. Press the Rotate Missiles key to move the required missile into the armed position at 6 o'clock. Its name and quantity are displayed when armed.
Raptor selected. Jackham Megagon.
Press the Launch Missile key to launch it once permission is granted. Remember that you stand little chance of hitting a target unless you have obtained missile lock. Your target must be kept in the forward view for a short period of time to obtain a lock. When lock is obtained, a ring closes in on the target. If your target goes out of view, missile lock is lost and must be acquired again by bringing your target back into view. You will see the missile lock ring go white when you obtain a lock. Only then will you be able to deploy missiles.
Selected.
When you've launched all the missiles of one type, you must rotate to another in order to continue launching. Often you will be told in the briefings which projectiles to use. The rest is down to your judgment and experience. You have permission to destroy the ship with missiles. Missile system engaged. You have 20 seconds to comply. Well done, pilot. Enemy ship eliminated. Engine and missile systems disengaged. Damage display. This shows the condition of various ship systems. These are weapons, engines, and shields. Wing status. This shows the ships in your own wing, along with their damage status. The status of a fellow pilot should be considered before giving them an order or a request. Objectives. This highlights your current objective. You can view additional objectives by pressing the objective scroll key. Follow these orders closely unless you want the captain to charge you with insubordination. Engaging autopilot in 3 seconds. Target the capital ship nearby by pressing the target key. When a non-fighter object is targeted, it is shown in the bottom right of the HUD. On large capital ships, sub-objects like turrets and engines may be cycled through and targeted by pressing the sub-target key. You have permission to destroy the ship. All weapon systems engaged. Engines are now active.
Our next Miss Jackhammer selected. Raptor selected. Raptor Megagon selected.
Engaging autopilot in 3 seconds. The nearest enemy has now been targeted. When you target a fighter-class ship, you will see the ship's image along with bars to indicate damage to its shields and armor. Cycle through the enemy fighters in the surrounding area by pressing the target key. The radar in the bottom center of the HUD shows objects in space in relation to your ship, which is in the center of the radar. The range of this radar may be extended or reduced by pressing the radar range key. Closest range is shown by 1 ring, middle range by 2 rings, and the furthest away by 3. Your own ship is shown to the left of the radar. 2 segmented rings surround an image of your craft, grouped into forward, aft, and side regions. The outer ring represents shields. The inner ring represents armor. Observe the shields as you are hit by incoming fire. Once the shields in this section are down, your ship's armor will become damaged. When one of the 4 sections of armor is completely destroyed, the ship will explode. Shields regenerate automatically. Gunnery. The various guns can be selected by pressing the gunnery display key. If the weapon selected is ballistic, then the number of remaining rounds will be indicated. If the weapon selected is energy-based, then the current and maximum charge is displayed. Try firing off your guns. Note how the power bar to the middle right of the screen and the shell counter in the bottom of the gunnery display change. Cannons are now engaged. Excessive use of guns will result in temporary depletion of power. Pressing the full gun key turns all guns on. Guns in pairs can be switched from constant to alternate firing by pressing the alternate synchro button. Cannons are now disengaged. Power ball. This allows you to redirect power to ship's systems. Adjust settings by pressing the power distribution display key and moving the joystick. Adding power to the engines increases performance. Power to the weapons slows down depletion, and power to the shields speeds up recharge. Alternatively, scroll through the presets on the power key to direct power to each of the 3 systems, or back to center, which is the default setting. Status bars and reticle. The graded arc on the left shows current and set speed. The graded arc on the right shows power drain from your lasers. The small cross in the center is your target reticle. This must be aimed at a target in order to hit it. The red pointer in the middle of the screen indicates where your target is. The white pointer indicates where your next primary objective is. The following are a series of function and warning icons. Some of these functions may not be available on some ships. The jump drive. This indicates that jump drive is primed and ready. Press the jump drive key to activate. Jump drive online. You are now several clicks away from your starting point. Activate the jump drive again to return to your original point in space. Jump drive online. Enemy lock. This icon appears when an enemy has target lock on your ship. Enemy missile lock. This icon appears when an enemy missile is locked on your ship. ECM. Use this device to scramble enemy targeting of your ship. It has a time limit and is switched on and off by pressing the ECM key. Countermeasures. When a missile has a lock on your ship, release decoys to stop it. This icon appears with a counter to show how many are left. Smart targeting. When this is switched on, any ship you hit with your guns becomes your current target. Eject. If your ship condition becomes critical and you cannot limp back to the carrier, press the eject key to launch your escape pod. If a nanny ship is available, you may be rescued. You may now request permission to land. You may now request permission to land.
Permission to land.
Training sequence terminated.
Council job back when Warren passed along.
This side.
From what? Is it for the nerves catching up?
I can't go
Well, it went here.
Okay, people. No more sim pods, no more target drones. From now on, your call sign is Alpha Wing. I just hope you rookies are ready. You will be taking part in Operation SHIELD. Our orders are to secure the area and escort any Alliance ships to Neptune's moon, Triton. Long-range scanners have picked up a convoy that we believe to be the remnants of the British fleet. How they got this far without fighter cover is a miracle. Your job is to make sure they arrive at Neptune in one piece. Intelligence reports suggest the convoy consists of one heavy cargo carrier and a number of light transports. Upon launch, your first objective will be to rendezvous with the convoy. Once you have made contact, take up escort positions and provide fighter cover until you reach Fort Sherman, where you will be relieved. If you encounter the enemy, torpedo bombers are your priority target. Fighters are secondary. Everyone clear? Time to lock and load, people. Okay, people. This is your ship loadout interface. Here, you can select your ship and missile configuration before launch. Since this is your first combat mission, your deck crew has selected a Predator with missile loadout. It's a good option, so you might want to go with their choice. Press the flashing exit. Good luck, ladies and gentlemen.
The name's Mike Horrigan, call sign Moose. I've been assigned as your co-pilot. I'm seated right behind you, so take good care of this crate, and you and I will get along just fine. Man, I just hope we see some action. Okay, 45th. No more Sims. This is for real now. Let's move out. We've got a lot to prove. Jump system online. Allied convoy, this is the 35th flying off the Reliant. We're here to escort you to Fort Sherman.
At last, some fighter support. Are we glad to see you guys?
Okay, 45th. Break off and take up escort formation.
This is Ranger 2. 45th, be advised we are being spooked by an enemy fighter. Stay alert. He could be... right behind you. What the...
Whoa, where the hell did he come from?
That's a Blackguard fighter.
Take him out, 45th. But remember, he's flying a basilisk and them suckers can cloak.
It would seem that I'm a little outnumbered. Halloween, move in!
We've got incoming sabers.
Till next time, I have more important matters.
He's jumping out. Another time, 45th. Now let's cut your combat teeth. Engage.
Selected.
Prepare to die, Glenn's fool!
Come on, they're not paying by the hour. Take those fighters out.
No, 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 no! Great shot, buddy!
We got a missile on our tail, buddy. Move it.
You're in hell, pal.
Scratch one bad guy.
360 roll and put 4 screamers in his tailpipe. What? I didn't see that. Did you guys? Come on, man, I'm being serious.
Cut the chat, 45th. Get back in now. We've got incoming fighters.
45th, same deal as before. Okay, hotshot. The top of that kill board has got our name on it.
Hell, I'm picking up 1, maybe 2 coalition torpedo bombers coming in fast.
The torp bombers are your primary target, 45th. Ignore those fighters.
We've got incoming torps.
Come on, 45th! Intercept those torpedoes! Help us out!
That was some performance, 45th.
All part of the service. Let's move out. Jump system online. This is Sherman Patrol, requesting identification. Sending countersign now. Ah, the volunteer squadron, huh? Looks like you've been busy. We ran into some trouble, but it was nothing we couldn't handle. I'm impressed, rookies.
Rookies? You could have fooled us. We owe you, 45th.
Nice work, 45th. Now hold your position. The Reliant is currently en route.
Okay, there's the Reliant. Initiate landing procedure.
Permission to land.
We're rolling out the carpet. Nice work out there, pilot.
Okay, settle down, people, and listen closely. As you know, Neptune is the primary destination for the remnants of the Alliance fleet, and consequently is a hot zone for Coalition hunter-killer squadrons. Your mission is to sweep the surrounding quadrants for any incoming Alliance vessels and escort them to Fort Baxter. You will not be alone on this one. Operations Command thinks it's a good idea if you link up with a veteran outfit, an American squadron called the Pumas. They want you to learn from professionals. The Puma's squadron leader, Jake Tanner, will be in full command of this mission. What he says goes. Everyone clear? Okay, time to lock and load, people. Good luck, everyone.
All systems online.
Okay, 45th, let's move out. Jump coordinates initiated. Washington Control, this is Prowler Beta 6. General Briggs is on board and our escorts are ready. Permission to jump. You're cleared to jump. Puma Leader, this is the 45th reporting for duty.
Well, looks like the rookies have arrived.
Hey, who are you calling rookies?
Cut it out. Everyone. 45th, this is Colonel Tanner. You do exactly as I say and we'll get along just fine. Now let's move out.
Affirmative, Puma Leader. Mayday, this is Prowler Beta 6. We've been pushed!
Hell, they're going after General Briggs. Washington Control, tell them we're on our way. 45th, back us up.
Jump coordinates initiated.
Screamer selected.
We're too late. They've taken out the Prowler. Wait a second. I'm picking up an escape pod. It's General Briggs. Washington Control, get a nanny ship here ASAP.
Colonel, we've got company. I'm picking up an Antonov retrieval ship and a citizen fighter escort coming in fast.
The Antonov's going after the General's escape pod. Take it out. I will crush you, Alliance scum! That's the last of them, Colonel. Washington Control.
Selected.
Recall that nanny ship. We've lost the General. We're also gonna need a long-range scan of our current location. I need to know what's out there.
Scanning now.
We've got two groups in your immediate area. The first one is the Coalition hunting pack, which left your position. The second is an Alliance convoy, which looks like the pack's next target. Coalition hunting pack? Time for some payback. Let's move. We need to reach that convoy before the Coalition does.
We're ready to jump out.
Allied Patrol, this is Convoy Alpha Delta 4 en route to Fort Baxter. Please identify yourself.
This is Puma Leader Colonel Tanner. We've picked up what we suspect is a Coalition hunting pack on your trail. We're here to help.
Thanks for your assistance, Commander. We're just glad to have some fighter escort.
This is Hornet the Wing Leader. We are under heavy attack and need assistance. We're in real trouble. Do you copy?
Copy, Hornet Leader. Maintain your position. 45th, hold here and protect the convoy. Pumas, let's head out.
Okay, 45th, it's our party now. Let's keep it tight.
Man, we're gonna miss out on all the action.
Hey, I wouldn't bet on it. That hunting pack must be close by. Heads up. We've got multiple bogies crashing the party. Break off and engage. We can't let them get to the convoy. Torp bomber entering through the back door. Take it out, ASAP.
We've got a torpedo launch. 45th, get on it. We have a second launch. I repeat, we have a second launch.
We've been locked on. Missile moving in.
Critical. Damage level critical. Screamer selected.
No! Great shot, buddy!
Help me out!
That's a roger. I'm on it. I'm hit! Ouch! That's gotta hurt.
I'm looking at a dead man.
You're a dead man, pilot!
Damage level critical.
How can this be? Nice flying, hotshot. Pretty damn good for rookies. We owe you one, 45th.
45th, this is Tanner. We got a code red. Need backup now.
Get out there, 45th. Baxter's informed us we've got a clear run home. Godspeed.
Let's move, people.
We're ready to jump out.
What the hell? That's a coalition cruiser.
About time, 45th. We're in real trouble here. The Hornets have been wiped out, and I've had no answer on the heavy support I requested.
Okay, let's get dirty. Hit those fighters, but stay out of range of that cruiser.
Take him out! You're no match for me, pilot! You're in hell, pilot! All the way, man! All the way!
Damage level critical.
I don't believe this. We've got a second coalition cruiser moving in. Washington Control, we're taking on 2 coalition cruisers here. I need an ETA on that support.
Hang in there, Tanner. No information available as yet. We're still waiting to hear from Fleet Command.
This just gets better and better.
You're no match for me, pilot!
Damage level critical.
Eat this, loser!
Damage level critical.
Pilot! We got a missile on our 6!
Damage level critical.
No! You got him!
Help me out!
He's
Alliance fall!
Commander Tanner, this is Washington Control. We got a negative on that support. I suggest you get the hell out of there.
Okay, you heard the man. Finish off those fighters and let's get out of here.
Amen to that.
Attack my target.
No problem.
Tanner, I'm picking up something big heading towards our location. Looks like an enemy carrier.
That's no enemy carrier. It's the Yamato.
This is the captain. At our stations. Steer a course between the Zakov and the Kirov. Arm all batteries. Ready for side torpedoes. Fire!
Direct hit on the Zakov, sir. She's going up.
Ready starboard torpedoes. Fire!
Direct hit on the Kirov, sir. She has been destroyed. The area is clear.
Oh yeah. Now that was a thing of beauty.
Yamato Control, we owe you one. We were in real trouble there.
This is Captain Mukai, Colonel Tanner. You are very lucky we were in the area. Now you have to excuse us. We're somewhat late for a prior engagement. Keep up the fight.
That was one for the scrapbook. Okay, 45th. Job well done. You're cleared back to the Reliant.
Pleasure doing business with you, Pumas. 45th, let's move out.
Jump system online.
Home sweet home. Initiate landing procedure.
Permission to land.
Hey, it's the main man. You're clear all the way in, pilot.
This is Heidi Moore, reporting for the Alliance Conflict News, July 10th, 2160. Alliance Fleet is now providing military escort for Alliance convoys and vessels escaping from our former colonies. Their destination, our bases around Neptune. In what has become known as Operation SHIELD, Alliance forces have started to slowly stem the shipping losses that have plagued our convoys over recent weeks. Flying off the ANS Yamato, the Ronin squadron on a routine patrol surprised and destroyed the coalition cruiser CS Pochenka. High Command believes the Pochenka was acting as a forward command ship for coalition hunting packs. Senior military sources are said to be encouraged that our frontline squadrons are now striking back at the enemy. This week also...
Is it?
This side.
From what? Is it for the nerves catching up? I don't know.
Well, it went to.
Okay, people, let's get started. We have received orders from Operations Command. You are to locate a flight recorder from a missing Alliance command ship named the Mantis. A signal from the Mantis was lost moments after they began transmitting a distress call. Intelligence is concerned that we may have a coalition group working behind our lines. Alpha will be providing backup for our top guns, the vampires. Your first objective will be to rendezvous with the vampires and sweep the area around the last known position of the Mantis. Once the flight recorder has been located, return to base immediately. Intelligence is placed a high priority on this mission and wants the data from the recorder to ascertain exactly what happened to the Mantis. Squadron Leader Steiner will be in command of the mission. Everyone clear? Time to lock and load, people. Good luck, Alpha Flight.
You're cleared for launch. Good luck. Control out. Alpha Wing, you're clear to the Bremen. Good luck.
So, we get to meet the great Klaus Steiner. You think he's as good as everyone says?
I guess we'll find out. Okay, 45th, let's move out.
Jump coordinates initiated.
Bremen Control, this is the 45th reporting for duty.
This is Bremen Control. Commander Steiner and his wingmen are prepping for launch and will be with you shortly.
Copy that, Bremen Control. Standing by.
Hey, is that a Wolverine he's flying? They're meant to be state-of-the-art. I guess rank has its privileges.
Okay, 45th. There isn't a coalition force within 3 sectors of here. We should have an easy ride. Let's move out.
Okay, 45th. You heard the man.
We're ready to jump out.
Alliance Patrol. This is Freighter Charlie 19. We're under attack. Need assistance immediately. All pilots, engage.
Let's do it.
Steiner! Just our luck. Take all this freighter and let's get out of here.
No! Great shot, buddy.
I'm taking damage! Hurry up!
Screamer. Electric.
Scratch one bad guy. I will be avenged. Great shot, buddy. got here in time. They just came out of nowhere.
What are Coalition short-range fighters doing so far behind our lines? Bremen Control, are there any reports of Coalition carriers in this area?
That's a negative. This whole sector should be clear of all Coalition activity.
Not from where I'm sitting. Keep scanning the area. I want to know if the situation changes. Okay, 45th, let's move out, but stay alert. I don't like this one bit.
We're ready to jump out.
Looks like we found what's left of the command ship. Break formation and search for the flight recorder.
Scanning for the flight recorder. Ejecting!
Bremen Control, we've got a man down. Requesting an enemy ship.
Acknowledged, Commander. Enemy ship en route.
Let's get out of here! Eject!
We are gathered here today to pay our respects to one of our own, who selflessly laid down their life in combat for the Alliance. We will remember. It is with great sadness and pride that we say farewell to our fellow comrade.
Attention!